Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about some expressions used in data structure. First expression is infix expression. In this expression, operator is placed between the operands. Like mathematical operation that we write a plus b, 2 plus 3, 4 plus 5, alpha plus beta, all are the infix expression. Prefix expression, as the name suggests, the operator is coming before the operand. So a plus b is written as plus ab. In postfix expression, the operator is coming after the operand. So a plus b can be written as ab plus. So once again, we will revise it. In infix, operator is coming in the middle. In prefix, operator is coming at the front. In postfix, operator is coming at the last. Now, precedence of operator. In precedence of operator, arithmetic operators will solve first, then logical operator. In arithmetic operators, the priority will be first parenthesis, second exponent, third multiplication or division, fourth plus or minus. In logical operators, first not, then and, then or. Now, second, we have to convert these expression into each other, like infix to prefix, prefix to postfix. For this, we have two methods, algebraic and tabulation method. Now, first of all, tabulation method. Before starting that, tell me what kind of expression you are seeing on your screen. What kind of expression it is? Infix, prefix or postfix? Correct. It is an infix expression because you are seeing that each and every operator is written between the operand. Okay. Now, before solving this, first you have to place bracket according to their precedence. You have to place each and every parenthesis according to the precedence of their operator. Okay, now first of all, you if we see that expression, we know that this parenthesis will execute first. The for this inside this parenthesis, this b plus c will execute first. So place the bracket like that. Okay, after that this expression will execute, so we will place the bracket like that. After that this expression will execute, so place the bracket like that. And at the end, finally the whole expression will execute, so place the bracket like that. That will be the final result. One thing you need to remember that you have to arrange the expression within the parenthesis depends upon the precedence of the operator. Okay, now after converting this, we will convert that expression into prefix. So here is the our shorted expression. Now we know that in this expression we will solve this first. In b multiplied by c, we will write this expression into the prefix as multiply b c. Okay. Now student, uh, see that this is operand 1, this whole with operand 2, this is operand 1, this is operand 2. Okay, now this is the operator. An operator will go at the front. Okay, so our expression will be plus a multiply bc. Again, this is the operand 1, this is the operand 2, and this is the operator. It will go at the front, so our expression will be like that. Now once again, this whole will be operand 1, this is operand 2, and this will go at the front, so it will be like that. At the end, This is the operator that will go at the top, and this is the operand 1, and this is the operand 2, and finally the result is that this is our answer. Now convert it into a postfix. This is our question. Now again we know that we b plus c, and we can write b plus c as bc multiply as a postfix expression. Okay, so it will be done. Now this is operand 1, this is operand 2, this is the operator that will go at the last. It will be like that. This is operand 1, this is operand 2, this is the operator which will go at the last. This is operand 1, this is operand 2, this is the operator that will go at the last. This is the operand 1, this is the operand 2, this is the operator which will go at the last. Finally our answer will be, this is the algebraic method. Now coming to the tabular method, again we have to convert the expression up in this form, arrange that expression according to the precedence of their operator. And now in tabular method, as the name suggests, that it will be in the form of table. So in that there are three columns: expression, symbol, and status. In expression, each and every symbol will come, whether it is parenthesis, whether it is operator or operand. Here you are seeing that each and every symbol that is written in our expression is coming in expression, but in symbol only the parenthesis and the operator are coming. Only the operator and parenthesis are coming symbol. In status, in generally in general, only operand will come, like A, B, C, D, E, and F will come. Okay, but in some cases operator will also come, but it depends upon the condition. What is that condition? No operator can stay between opening and closing parenthesis. Example is this. If this condition will apply, so it is not possible to write this condition in symbol. If this condition will happen, what will we do? This plus will immediately pop out, and it will go on the status column. We will see it that example. Okay, so first we see that this is the parenthesis, and parenthesis will go on symbol column. So this expression, this is go on symbol. Again simultaneously there are three uh, parentheses, all three will go on the symbol. After that a will come, a is operand, and it will go on the status column. Then after plus is the operator, it will go on symbol. Then opening parenthesis, it will go on the symbol column. Then b will go on the status column. Then multiplication will go on symbol column. Then c will go on the status column. Now this is the most important condition. Now you are seeing that closing parenthesis is coming. Whenever closing parenthesis is coming, so you will see that if we write the closing parenthesis, it will be written like that. Okay, here you are seeing that this multiplication operator is written between the opening and closing parenthesis. Now it is not possible to write this on symbol column, so we have to immediately pop out the multiplication operator, and this multiplication operator will go on the status column. Okay, again you will see that another closing bracket, in another closing bracket you will see that this kind of condition will apply. Plus is placed between two parentheses, and if it is so, then you have to pop out plus as well, and it will be written in status column, sorry. Now minus and d will come. Minus will placed on symbol column, and d will placed on status column. Okay, now again you will see that there is a closing bracket, and in that closing bracket you will see that minus will come between the parentheses. So we have to pop out minus as well, and it will return in the status column. Okay, now next is divide and e. So divide will be written in the symbol, and e will be written in the status column. Again you will see the closing parenthesis, and then this closing parenthesis, when you write this closing parenthesis, you will see that divide will come in between that parenthesis, so you have to pop out the divide as well, and it will go on the status column. Okay, now multiply and f will come, and multiply will go on the symbol, and f will go on the status, and at the end you will see the last closing parenthesis, and you will see that if it will come, then multiply is placed between these two parentheses. Again you have to pop out and you will write this. So this is the final answer, and at the end you will see that the symbol stack will goes empty. This is the main condition. If you are solving that question, kindly ensure that at the end your stack must be empty. If it is not, then you are doing something wrong. Okay, so these are the two methods that we discussed today. I'm giving you the assignment as well. You have to do that question by both method, algebraic and tabular. Thank you and keep learning.